Hey, you remember me? I'm the guy who dated the shark. Oh boy, this is. I have a feeling this is gonna be much worse. Let's begin a new game. Don't mind me if I do this. I gotta check this recording. I'm not very good at this. All right, hold that right there. You guys can see probably the minutes. All right. Touch screen to make choices in advanced dialogue. Using multiple save files is highly recommended. Blah 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 blah. Let's get into the game. Hello? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Where am I? The abyss? Where am I? Is this outer space? No, it absolutely can't be. I'd never survive in the void. I scan my surroundings. What I see should be an impossibility. The luminescent nebula gazes back at me. It twinkles, dancing across the sky. It's beautiful, but I'm not here to stargaze. As I take in this scenario, I notice some key things. My feet are not on solid ground, I appear suspended. And for some reason, I'm able to hear and breathe. Those are the two things you can't do in space. I count this as a blessing and focus on breathing. There were exercises I can use to calm myself down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before I count any higher, though, I'm interrupted. At the moment, I realize I'm not here by myself. I feel a hand rest upon my shoulder, and I shiver. I expect to feel fear, but a rush of calm overtakes me. Oh god! Hello, and welcome to the Ark. This is a very special place, you see. Only a select few are allowed to be here. This is home to those touched by fate, imbued with the power most would call fiction. Others have come, but now it's your turn. I don't want to come. Not in that way. Don't think of. Get your mind out of the gutter. First and foremost, I require a name, something to enter the annals of time. Uh, we must ensure that you aren't forgotten. Taylor, It has a nice ring to it. I'm sure you'll be remembered. My name is not Taylor. My name, you ask? I'm afraid that's not important. No one will remember me after this. Your presence here portends a grand fate, not just for you, but the universe too. That is the purpose of those who come here. To that end, what else do they call you? Your surname is just as important. And out of curiosity, I must know. Taylor Arya, huh? I'm not named Taylor, what the fuck? It's like, let me pick my name. The pleasure is mine. I'm giving me your name. The deed is done. Your service to me in the Ark is pledged. Oh boy. Do not worry, you're not a slave. Your service rewards you with a power. Something that most would kill to achieve. Others must bend the rules of the world, but for you, the opposite rings true. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. When you make a choice, reality will bend. Your every whim will fall to your lap. The universe now accommodates you. This is the power granted to you by the arcs. This is the power granted to you by me. Oh, it appears that you're fading away. No! Thanos, please! Do you long to return to Earth? I understand. There's a fear in the unknown. I will find you again soon. And perhaps then we could talk a little more. Ooh. Don't be scared, Taylor. I mean no harm. My name's not Taylor. Would you like to save your game? Yeah, fine. File 1. Bullet Train. Still recording? That was 4 minutes! I'm gonna skip to when something interesting happens. Sorry about that, I pressed the wrong button. Yay! I feel a rush of speed as I'm shot back into my body. It was almost as if my spirit momentarily left me. Who was that man, and just what was the Ark? I scratched my head in a state of sheer confusion. It definitely wasn't a dream, I know that for sure. When you wake up from a dream, you know it wasn't real. You laugh it off, continue on with your life. That's not the sensation I was feeling right now. I try to ground myself in reality. I take in my surroundings, the noises and people. I focus on my destination, Tokyo, Japan. I feel myself calm down slowly but surely. The anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement, though many would argue what the difference is. Who didn't dream of going to Tokyo in their lifetime? It had to be on the bucket list of millions of people. And it was the first of many places I'd visit. On what would surely be the best year of my life. I sit there holding the armrest with a fierce grip. It would be long until I figured out how wrong I was. Oh no! Oh no, who are these handsome fellas? Chapter 1, The Calm Before the Storm. I tried my best to maintain my composure. I can A can of Pop Star held firmly in my grasp. I wasn't one to drink energy drinks so leisurely, but I picked up what you might call an addiction. For a little bit more context, I'll say this. Popstar was the leading brand of energy drink. In fact, it was almost as popular as soda. It had full endorsement of famous pop idol. A contest was held to coincide with is he just gonna talk about soda? Hold on. Almost like a golden ticket from old childhood stories. Willy Wonka? Maybe drink skyrocket in popularity. Oh, nope. He's just talking about soda. Stop talking about soda. Something of addiction that might actually. Oh my god! This is a fucking dating simulator. Where are the dates? Before I continue thinking, I'm interrupted. Finally, someone walking down the aisle has a nasty fall. They braced their descent and land on the seat beside me. Sorry, I'm just nervous. That takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? He quickly rises to his feet, wearing a look of panic. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I nod my head. It's not the end of the world. Aside from a minor fight, and everything is fine. Although maybe we could talk to pass the time. It was starting to get boring sitting by myself. First time on a train. We don't know don't know what came over me. I just got dizzy and then bam. Sounds like someone has a case of vertigo. I apologize again. Sorry for intruding. I really am. I try explaining to him that everything is fine, but he seems to think he's committed an awful crime. Before he can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. What? Oh my god, this is multiple choice? The train comes to a screeching halt. Mechanical failure. That's not good. Oh no, what was that? Are we going to die? Maybe. I can't help but snicker at that. He's clearly one of those catastrophic thinkers. Good thing I brought a conch. Thought he said couch for a second. And I was like, how the fuck did he get a couch on a train? Now I could be in power. I could be in power if we're stranded. He goes to rummage through his bag, a bit of a bookworm too, isn't he? So I had to just sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there was nothing else to do. I tried to think of how I could pass the time. So what animal am I? Oh, am I playing as Jake? Am I my OC? I'm just gonna imagine I'm him. Either that or Billy. Nobody knows who these characters are. Why am I even saying it? It might be a while until we're mobile again. I can't use my phone for anything other than text. The data charges were while aboard, or while abroad, were a death sentence. But everybody back home would already be asleep. There's quite time difference at play here. My phone vibrates. I take a look at it, almost as if it knew I was thinking about it. It's Rook, the man I'm meeting at the train station. Is this my date? He's wondering where I am, and I'm not sure what to say. Should I play it cool? Let him know I saw. Are you almost here? I can't wait all day, you know. Not much longer now. Tell him it won't be much longer. Oh, Rook's a weasel. No point. I'm having him worry over nothing at all. This will likely resolve itself momentarily. He seems happy at my response. Much better than having him worry I might be late. Arguably for the best, as he seems very obsessive. And quite demanding, too. But I guess he's a busy guy. Places to be and whatnot. I won't hold it against him. I see that the squirrel is also eagerly texting away. Put my phone back in my pocket and recline in my seat. I wasn't exactly sure how Rook was related to Clace, but he had to be pretty high up there. concrete details last week. I thought there'd be limos and media coverage, but I was quickly told that there wasn't the case. I was getting picked up by a regular guy named Rook. I wonder if he would go full on cliche with a large piece of cardboard that says Taylor. Am I a guy or a girl? Because Taylor's kind of a name that could be either. I really hope we'll be okay. My train ride's usually instant free. Usually? He said that this was his first time. He seems to contradict himself without realizing it. Well, as fun as awkward silences are, we should probably get to know each other, just in case we're stuck here forever. Oh, how fun that would be. You could call me Kyla? Killa. He's a Killa. Killa says I'm here too. Well, I'm here to see some friends. What about you? What brings you to Tokyo? It's nice to meet another English speaker. I only speak Japanese at preschool level. I'm about to answer, but I stopped myself short. I have flashbacks of when I signed that NDA. I wasn't allowed to publicly reveal why I was here, at least not until the media made it official. Then again, what harm could it do? It'd likely never find itself back to me. Plus, Killa could be impressed with who I really am. A friend would be a great thing to have while abroad. Some choice meeting. Should I tell him or keep it secret for? Oh, yeah. I said there's no harm in telling him the truth. I really hope I don't get fucking murdered. Look at those around him would never find out. I recount the adventure I took to find the winning can. I end up rambling on a little more than I'd have liked. But he seems... Oh, that's pretty cool. Not the answer I was expecting, honestly. Happy for you, though. Wish my life was that eventful. I'm just here to visit my brother. He was a big fan of Clace, actually. He would have killed to win that contest. Oh, no! Is his brother gonna kill me now? I thought he said he was here to meet friends. Now he's here to meet his brother? That seems odd. I'm still really excited. It's my first time in Tokyo. Gotta hit up all the maid cafes. Of course. Typical tourist. What about you? Would you ever go to a maid cafe? I've heard they're the best. Maid cafes, much like restaurants in Western culture. However, waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. It was definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to Killa? I'd love to go to one. Cool. You'll have to keep in touch. I looked online all tourist sites. Ah, can I romance characters in this? The train moves again. The passengers shake it up by the sudden movement. Killa beams a wide smile as if this was a major victory. Wow, I was scared for nothing. That really didn't last long at all. He sure seems like quite a character. If we did end up going to those maid cafes, well, there'd be no shortage of entertainment. I wonder if the same could be said of Rook. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me. He certainly seems like an interesting guy. I sure hope he doesn't find out I broke my NDA. I want to make friends here, not enemies. Oh boy. Analyzing my previous actions as if I could have changed what I said and what I did. Perhaps it was because of that weird vision I had. I can control my own destiny or something like that. What a ridiculous thing to comprehend. If I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be off somewhere living a life of luxury. But there's no use thinking like that, so I stop. That exact moment, a pain attacks my chest. More pain than I've ever felt before. It pulses with increasingly fast heartbeat. I had to clutch my gut instinctively, only to find out that I can't move. Everyone around me just seems to have frozen in place. I start to panic. I go to focus on my breathing like before, but I can't breathe either. I sense someone behind me, and then I feel it. That hand on my shoulder again. You! The pain fades away, and I gasp loudly for air. Is there something about his touch? Terribly sorry for earlier. Our meeting seems to have been cut short. Perhaps you desired to return to Earth? After all, your universe bends to you now. Am I that frightening? Either way, I sense conflict within you. You think what happened earlier was a dream? Yet now your dream stands before you. I am real. The Ark is real, and the power that you have, oh yes, it's real too. I am not here to lecture you anymore. Your words and actions are your own, as is the power I have given you. However, you will be asked to help me. You are not receiving this power for free, and I will let you run free for today. Well, when I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything, and then your journey will begin. Would you like to save your game? Yes, I have a feeling somebody's gonna murder me. Let's just save over this one because nothing's happened yet, and it's been good. I was immediately shot back to my own reality, or at least the reality I was comfortable with. But now I know one thing for sure. That really happened. The Ark wasn't just a dream. He actually gave me some sort of power. I have no idea what to think right now. The confusion inside me intensifies. It's like millions of voices are fighting in my head, trying to make sense of everything that happened. Oh, you're back. Hey, Killa. Hey, are you coming? Killa stands before me, his luggage in a tow. I notice that I'm also standing up. It appears that my body has moved on its own, almost like something momentarily took over. Did I say something wrong? Gosh, I need to watch my mouth. I tell him that he did nothing wrong. I let him know I was lost in my own train of thought. He seems to giggle as if this was a pun. I decided to take credit for it. Perhaps it was an attempt to ease my inner turmoil. At least he waited for me, or I'd be clueless right now. That's the last thing I want to be. Alone and confused in Tokyo. Bad combination. Apologize for the delay as we exit the train. Fright looms over me as the rest of the day. Are we still recording? We still are! Looms over me the rest of the day. Whatever happened tonight would change everything. And I'm gonna end it here. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm probably gonna do a whole series on this. And we'll find out what happened earlier that day next episode. Goodbye.